When you break it down, being an alpha is about two things. One, showing guys that you're not threatened by them.
I'm not threatened by you!
And more importantly, two, showing girls that you're the real deal and not just another imitator.
I'm the real fucking deal. I'm not just an imitator.
Pretty simple, right? So to help you achieve alpha status,
I'll have some of that.
today we're showing you the top 10 body language tricks of the modern alpha.
So who's ready to become a modern alpha, lads? Real deals only though, no imitators. To show you a real deal, smash like and subscribe.
And because we don't want your efforts to become more alpha backfire against you, we're also showing you the #1 way guys accidentally appear weak when they're trying to be more dominant.
Wouldn't want to accidentally look weak. I'm a real fucking deal alpha! Okay, let's explain what's going on. Don't worry, I've not had a breakdown today yet. So I came across... Fucking fool at me. Trying to out-alpha me. I'm not intimidated by you! So I came across this video by Mentelligence Dating. It's just amazing. So I thought we could have a look at it together. And then together we can help sort the real deal alpha males from the imitator beta boys. And I'll even put some of it into practice in real world situations so you can see what a real deal modern alpha male looks like. None of this imitation bullshit.
Number 10, set the pace. The number of differences between alphas and non-alphas are many, but the first one most people notice is always the walk. See, when guys are nervous, it often shows up in a quick, short-stepping, frantic kind of walk. The type of walk that tells people, see you later, but not because they've got anywhere to be. Contrast that with the movement of the calm and unhurried alpha male.
Jesus Christ.
The guy who moves like the world runs on his schedule and like he's almost in control of time itself.
Doctor Strange, alpha male. Doctor Who, alpha male. So step 1 seems pretty simple, be a Time Lord. You might even get a girl to touch your sonic screwdriver.
Now, before you start thinking, alright, all I've got to do is make sure to walk slow enough and keep people waiting. Hold up, because the idea isn't just to move slow no matter what. It's to walk in a way that naturally gets people, including girls.
Including girls! I'm so glad he pointed that out because people wouldn't have been enough for me. Girls aren't people. Women aren't people. People are the other imitating non-alphas, and I don't care about that. I want Fanny!
To change their speed and match yours. See the difference?
Okay, so point 1 is I need to get a woman to follow me. I set the pace as the alpha. Keep up.
Number 9, take the throne. Tell us you haven't seen this before. Guy sitting down, hunched over, shoulders shrugged to his ears, his chest sunken in, and possibly looking like there's something interesting happening on his phone. Kind of a familiar sight, right? Truth be told, most guys probably sit like that these days and don't even know it, which is too bad, because that's the kind of posture that's way more likely to have girls wondering if everything is okay.
I really love the fact that they're speaking about girls like they're this like mystical creatures, open to manipulation by walking fast and not being sad. Because everyone knows girls don't like boys with emotions. Unless you're emotionally retarded, not interested. They like pace-setting real deal alpha males.
Now look at our alpha. Leaning back comfortably, relaxed, while maintaining the potential for conversation with anybody who wants to talk. He's mellow, he's considerate of others, but he also never fails to send the signals that show he's in his seat. Want to get in the alpha zone?
Fuck yeah!
Try getting comfortable with this classic position. Assuming you've got the space, cross your right
Okay.
ankle over your left knee, lean back, rest your arm up behind you, and watch your whole landscape change.
Alpha stance activated.
Number 8, open your chest.
Oh, chest is open. Oh, I can feel the alpha coming through me. Fuck off, you beta bitch. Hold that, Nico. That's Nico on my ladder, if you haven't met him before. Right, chest is open.
Along with not slouching in your seat, your grandma was spot on about one other big part about being alpha.
Ah, yes, the well-known source of all things alpha. Nana Brenda.
Standing the right way. If you look closely, dominant, unafraid guys all have a tendency to stand a certain way. And it's that posture that allows them to create a real, natural, commanding presence for themselves wherever they go. It's not threatening, it's not defensive, and it's not supposed to be aggressive. It's mostly just open. Now, there are a lot of ways you can create a natural down for whatever stance, but there's one super useful trick to really make it count. As you're talking to people, or even just as you're walking, put your hands behind your back.
How do I get my hands behind my back?
Now, without getting too scientific,
We wouldn't want to get too scientific in this video, would we, boys?
a person's chest is one of the more vulnerable parts of the human body.
Whoa, slow down. Far too scientific for me. Can't do it. Can't be done.
So, by placing your hands behind your back and grabbing your wrist with your other hand, you leave yourself open to anything and subconsciously show everyone that you're not registering any threats. See what that does?
I see what this does. I'm alpha now, boys. Fucking alpha. Ignore the hairline. Ignore the hairline. I'm fucking alpha, boys. This whole thing is like right on the borderline of being hilarious and cringy as fuck for me. If it wasn't framed so seriously, it would be amazing. Who made this guy the king of all alphas? Speaking like it's a science, like it's a proven fact, and he's out there just smashing so much pussy he needs to share it with the rest of us beta boys. Which isn't me, you beta boys. I'm a real deal alpha male.
Level the first impression. You've heard it before. A firm handshake speaks volumes on who you are as a man, even when it comes to women. But what a lot of guys don't get is that there's a lot more to a proper handshake than just squeezing the heck out of the other person's hand. While it's true you don't want a lazy wet noodle handshake.
Wet noodle handshake.
Wet noodle.
Wet noodle.
Wet noodle.
Wet noodle.
Wet noodle.
What the fuck am I doing?
You also don't want to overcompensate by shaking too hard, because as with any other physical contact, the true way to show confidence is really by showing control. So real quick here, here's how to master the shake. While looking the other guy or girl in the eye, extend your hand out and let them come to you. Next, grab their hand firmly, but again, be careful not to squeeze too hard. Then, shake no more than 3 times up and down. And while shaking, don't forget to smile. Oh, and be sure to say something.
You're very proud.
Number 6, display control. Here we go. A big part of alpha male body language is how alphas physically engage with other people. More specifically, how they physically engage with girls. Done right, touch is the ultimate demonstration of the 3 C's of a true alpha male: confidence, chemistry, and comfort. Done wrong, and you could be straight sent to the jail block, or even worse, the beta block.
Not the beta block. Please. Please, not the beta block. Put me in with the murderers and rapists. Shut up.
But we get it. The reason a lot of guys don't touch girls is because they don't want to risk creeping out the girl that they like. But the problem is, and the reason why touching works so well for alphas, is precisely because there's risk involved. Think about it. Sure, it's just a touch, but there's a lot to get wrong, which a lot of guys do. So when a girl sees a guy who's perceptive enough to know how to touch her and how not to touch her, she also sees a guy with a good sense of how to deal with risk and how to handle her trust.
I'm sorry, but I can promise you it's almost always never that deep. If 2 people have chemistry and you're attracted to each other, something naturally happens. So just chill. Now, the types of people that are watching videos like this, genuinely looking for advice, are going to be like desperate teens, realistically. And all the advice so far is going to make you look like a bellend. You're out trying to fucking sit in your alpha stance, getting confused whether you have your hand behind your back or up here, and then you end up getting yourself in fucking handcuffs in some police maneuver or something. Didn't happen. It's just dead advice, innit? And number 5 is just about fashion and waffle and stand out from the pack and being alpha, all that typical bullshit. But then my favourite part of this entire video happens.
Hey, if you regularly watch Mantelligence, keep watching, because we've got 4 more alpha male body language tricks coming right up. And at the end of this video, we're showing you the number 1 most common mistake guys make to accidentally reveal that they're still not alpha.
Isn't that amazing? So picture this, you're going on a date with a girl, it's lovely. You're walking down the street, you're holding hands, it's fine, and then you realise you've let her set the pace. Bam! Before you know it, she's in your bed, getting pounded by a true alpha male, while you're running her a bath, crying in the kitchen, making a mistake, sat all slunched over. And then bam, you're in the beta block. It's your fault. You don't want to accidentally reveal you're not actually alpha, okay? You will fuck everything up if you do that.
Okay, let's get back into them. Number 4, message consistency. Being able to speak without saying anything is at the core of what it means to be alpha. In fact, it might be this skill alone that makes girls respond to some guys so much more than others. As you know by now, non-verbal communication is a huge turn on for any girl. It's the basis for everything when it comes to flirting, and without it, it's an uphill battle no matter how awesome you are. Chemistry, comfort, even showing off your sense of humor all begin without you saying a word. Thankfully, the key to mastering non-verbal communication with a girl is simple, because all you got to do is match what you're expressing through your face with what you're actually thinking.
We can do that, right? Okay, let's try a few. Okay, so happy. Fuck, we can't do it!
Seems easy enough, right? Well, not so fast.
Thank God.
Because there are plenty of reasons why the expression on a guy's face might not reflect what he's thinking. And the number 1 reason is because he's trying to appear confident when he's actually not feeling that confident. Beta! Number 1 thing guys do to be an accidental beta. And finally, here it is, the number 1 thing guys do to show that they might actually be a beta male. While there are many giveaways that a guy might be a beta, the number 1 thing by far is negativity.
What if it's on a HIV test? Surely being negative then would be better.
Now, there's a difference between expressing some satisfaction and living in negativity. Where an alpha rolls with the punches, a beta tends to blame the world for his problems, complaining about how bad his life is, and always making excuses for why he has it rough. An alpha, however, has a natural aversion to saltiness.
A natural aversion to saltiness. This is too scientific for me now. This is where we wrap it up. If you enjoyed the video, do drop a like on it. If you enjoyed this content from me, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss the other videos. Notifications on, all that shit. Let me know in the comments your #1 tip to be an alpha male. And then we can all be big, strong, powerful, mighty alphas together. Smash like and subscribe.